Everyone, this is Rick Snow Real Estate, and one of the questions that I get asked a lot is, how do you know where to buy your apartment complexes? And that's a great question. What I try to do is I try to break down each specific market into 4 categories, A, B, C, and D, right? So I look at a D market as like a Fresno market. Real estate prices are cheap there. You can buy properties for a great price, but there are no like billion-dollar companies that are planning on moving into that market and opening up 4,000 jobs. So then you get to a C market, which is like a D market, except there's plans for a billion-dollar company to move into that market, open up jobs, bring 4,000 jobs there, and really expand that market. So really, what you kind of see where I'm going here is there has to be some market interest that you can capitalize on, so you can get what we call forced appreciation, we can get what they call organic appreciation. Forced appreciation is when you actually do stuff to the property. But anyway, we'll get onto that. So there's D and C market, right? So a B market is when that company moves to that market, opens up their doors, floods the market with jobs, real estate prices go up, and it starts to become kind of impossible to buy there. And then an A market is like a Bay Area market, like Silicon Valley market, where prices are oversaturated, the median income is greater than 25% of the mortgage prices, and it's just too expensive to live there. So anyway, so I look at what kind of market is going on and what kind of jobs are planning on moving to that market. So when someone said, let's look at Jacksonville, because there's going to be a big company that's going to move to that area, part of my job as an investment manager is to prove it. I need to actually find out if that's true. So I'm in Jacksonville today. Behind me is the new Amazon facility. I'm actually standing in the observation deck right now at 12900 Pecan Park Road in Jacksonville. Behind me is the new Amazon facility that they're building. It's going to be an 800,000 square foot facility that's going to bring 4,000 jobs to the Jacksonville market. 100 of those jobs are going to be management. And there's 2 facilities behind me, and there's plans for 2 more facilities that are coming to the Jacksonville market. So my job is to come out and get my eyes on the property and make sure that is the truth. I gotta verify it. So they have the road kind of closed. You can't really see it right now, but it's back there. So we made it. It's here. We can see it, that it actually exists. So what I would typically do at that point is I would want to find out culturally what's acceptable in that market for people with regards to commute times. So in a few minutes, I'm going to be sitting down with a realtor who has lived in this market for 30 years and get an idea of what type of commutes people are comfortable with. In the Bay Area, people will commute an hour. In Fresno, people commute 15 minutes before they start getting cranky. So I'm predicting, from what I've heard so far, that people will commute in this market about 30 minutes to their job. So then your job as an investor is to start looking for properties that you can buy that are in your price range, obviously, in 30-minute commute time of this new facility. That would make sense, right? That way you can capitalize on the people that are going to be coming into this market, and you can put in your advertising that it's within commuting distance to the new Amazon facility. So that's one of the strategies that we use. So how do you determine which markets to buy in? You look at the 4 markets. You look for any billion-dollar companies that are planning on moving to that market and open up jobs. There are a lot of other factors, but that's one of the key factors that I look at. What are the economic trends that will force appreciation in that market with regards to economic growth, employment, and there's some other things that we look at as well. But anyway, so Amazon moved to Jacksonville. It's right behind me. It's pretty cool. It's going to be a beautiful facility, and we're going to be looking at capitalizing on the attention that's going to be in this market over the next 5, 7, to 10 years. So anyway, that's my thought process. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.